You are tuned in to your dose of positivity. I am Marlene Motivates, and as I always say, just know it, just breathe it, and be it, and live your best life.
Be encouraged, be inspired, be yourself, you will survive. Just know it, just breathe it, and be it, and live your best life.
And to gain further support, join my channel membership. Okay. On a new camera today, guys. How are you guys doing? I am Marlene of Marlene Motivates. I am your channel for all things positive, motivational, encouraging, mindset support, all of it. And if you're new here, subscribe to this channel. I'd love to have you over here as a part of the Motivators family. Let me know, how is the volume? Turn it up a little bit more. Let me know how the volume is, and let me see who is in the chat. Hey, Bryden, how are you doing? Welcome. Good to see you. Thank you so much for being here. Happy New Week to you. Yes, and welcome in to everybody. Please like and share. Volume is good. Awesome. Thank you so much. So everybody, today we're going to be talking about a very valuable topic, which I think is so important to discuss. And that is, your past is not your future. Hold on 1 second, guys. Let me check my camera because it is off. Let me see if that's any better. Let me adjust. I think that's a little better. I think so. Okay. So today we're going to be talking about your past is not your future, and why it's important to talk about this topic. Your past is not your future, because a lot of times we are operating in that negative space from the past because we haven't, number one, we haven't dealt with things in the past, we've hidden things, and when we do that, we allow that pain to stay there, and emotionally and mentally we stay there in that space of not growing, of not being able to achieve and finish things, and have that hurt mentality. And for a long time, you will stay in that phase of trauma bonding. You'll want to only talk about the pain until you allow yourself to heal your past so that you can live in your present and work on your future. It's so important to do that. And the reason why it's important to not let ourselves stay in the past is because we deserve better. You know, what happened to us, sometimes we can't change. We can't change it. And until you can change something, you can't do anything about it. So if you can't change something, then we have to find ways to learn to cope with it, learn to deal with it, so that we can have an amazing present and have a wonderful future. I can say for myself, I spent so many years of my life, not enjoying it, not being at peace, not letting myself have joy and healthy and good relationships, because I was just angry and bitter for what happened to me, for who traumatized me, for the things that other people did, but also for myself. I couldn't enjoy special moments. I couldn't do the things that I needed to do. I couldn't use my gifts. And not only I couldn't use my gifts, because I also didn't know I have gifts. See, when we allow ourselves to stay in the past and not allow ourselves to enjoy our present and work on our future, we sabotage so much things. We sacrifice our mental health. You know, it affects our mental health when we don't allow ourselves to release ourselves from a prison of pain. And that's what traumas do. That's what hurt does. That's what pain does to us. It keeps us in a prison when we can get free from it if only we want to. And I get it. When we go through certain situations, when we have painful situations, when we have traumas, when things happen to us, yes, it's important. Talk about it. Go and get some help, get some counseling, work on yourself. But what we must not do is just push it to the background. And that's the reason for today's discussion. I definitely was one of them. Now, let me say this: we only operate from where we reside. So if you reside in a negative space, if you reside in a painful space, if you have been through a lot in your life, that's where you're going to be, because that's where you have chosen to stay in. And for myself, I had to learn that I don't want to stay in the misery. I don't want to stay in the pain. I don't want to stay in the hurt. I want to go way past that. I want to be in a space in my life where there is nothing but peace and joy and upliftment and encouragement and positivity. But you can't have those things until you allow yourself to be released from your past. And I know that it may be a new concept for some, but your past is not your future. So, what, hold on a second, guys. Allergies today. So, whatever happened to you in your past, whatever you have been through, whatever you have gone through, that does not define who you are in your present. It does. It does not define who you are currently. Hold on a second, guys. I'll be right back. Okay, guys, I'm back. I had to take a break for the cause, take my allergy pill because I did forget. So let's get back into this topic. Let's see what we got here. Hey, James Money, how are you doing? Happy Monday to you. Thank you so much for being here. Hey, Puzzle Pieces, how are you? Very good to see you guys. Yes, nice surprise. Uh-huh. How do you know about Marlene? Yes, so let's get back into this, everybody. Your past is not your future. See, one of the things about life is life happens to everybody. Bad situations, manipulation, people just evil, people do painful things and hurt us, but that does not define your entire life. And we have to receive that. Yes, you may have been through some things. Yes, you may have been used. Yes, you may have been manipulated. Yes, people may have taken you for granted, but that is not the end of your life. You have to know that for yourself, motivators. What happened to me is not the end. See, we are the author of our own life. At any moment, you can take a pen, or you can, like, I think of it like a computer, you can hit the backspace on certain things and not allow what happened to you to keep you stuck. You can let what happened to you motivate you to get into a cause. You can turn your pain into your passion. That's one of the things that I do. I've used so many of the things that happened to me and I give back. And this is one of the things too. When I speak on motivation, it's a very interesting because I was not too long ago at a space in my life where I was the one seeking motivation. And I feel that I have done a complete turnaround of my life and change into being a positive person, a motivated person. So when people say that people can't change and they won't change, it's not true. I'm a living testimony of that, that people can change and people can be better if they actually want that. Okay, okay. So let's get into point number one, everybody. Point number one, your past is not your future. So we must heal and forgive our past so that we can live in the present. So you can live in your present moment and make your future better. I want you to know that you deserve to enjoy where you are right now in your life. No matter what you have been through, no matter what other people have said to you, no matter your challenges, no matter what you have faced, no matter what you are facing, no matter what your financial situation is, no matter what you have dealt with, no matter what you're dealing with physically. Maybe you're dealing with a physical challenge, maybe you're dealing with mental health issues, but your past and the things that you have been through, use that as a fuel, use it as a fire from your inside, not to burn, to consume you with pain, but to encourage you to elevate. That's what I have done with my pain. It's all about how you process what you go through. Are you going to sit on that pain and let that pain consume you, with anger, or are you going to let what you've been through be a fire underneath your tush and get you to get up and say, I'm going to get into a cause. I'm going to do something with this energy, not in a negative way. This is how we improve, and this is how we show how much better that we are. Okay, so heal from your past and forgive your past so that you can live in your present. And it's much easier said than done. It's so easy to say with our mouth, forgive your past. That's an easy thing to say, but it's a whole nother thing when you've lived it, when something has disrupted you, cut you down, put you down, hurt you. Sometimes it's years of verbal abuse. It's years of being taken for granted, used by people, not saying the words, I care about you, I love you, you matter to me. They People take from us, people manipulate us, people use our physical bodies. Sometimes also it gets into the sexual abuse. A lot of things happen to us in former relationships because maybe at that period of time you didn't know better. Maybe at that period of time you didn't know yourself. At that period of time you didn't love yourself. You didn't know how to speak up for yourself. You didn't know how to advocate for yourself. You didn't know how to believe in yourself and be your own friend. But on today, motivators, we know better and we do better. So forgive other people, not for them, but forgive other people for yourself so that you can be on a plane where I can feel good about myself. I have to forgive you. I have to remove all of this hate that I feel for you. I have to remove when you said things, and for myself, I can't speak for everybody, but for me, the verbal abuse was worse than the physical abuse. The verbal, because it's like those words getting into your head, and it's like you could heal from the physical wounds, but that all those years of you're nobody, you're ugly, you're this, you're that, you can't do anything right, and what are you around and nobody will want you. It's like that does some damage to you emotionally and mentally, but you have to put in the work to fix that. See, what I learned on my higher level of understanding is that you don't have to eat off of, all the time we're bombarded with all sorts of information from the entertainment world, from TV, from other people, from their values and their opinions and evaluations of us. But at the end of the day, it's about what do we personally say about ourselves. It's putting in the work. You have to have the final say on what you think about yourself. Now, I say to all you motivators, each and every one of you, what do you think about yourself? Are you in a good space to where you say, I care about myself. I am my own friend. I love me. And I had to forgive myself for when I allowed myself to stay in unhealthy relationships, whether it be by choice or not by choice. Sometimes we don't have a choice of certain relationships, like relationships with relatives. But when you know better, what? You do better, right, motivators? When we know better, we do better. So forgive yourself for beating yourself up all the time. Oh, why did I, and why, and how come, and why did I choose, and this and that, just constantly. Stop. Stop, motivators. Stop doing that to yourself. Forgive yourself. Now, I had to say to myself, Marlene, I forgive you for when you didn't know better. I forgive you when you didn't speak up. I forgive you when you didn't know how to be your own friend. I forgive you, and I speak life over your life. in this present moment. See, that's what we have to do. We have to forgive our past so that we can live in our present. If you're in a space of negativity, of darkness, of always letting other people define who you will always be miserable. So, this is why every single day you get a whole new 24 hours full of opportunities. You get a whole new day to what do you say about your day? How will you make this day? Not how other people see. Nobody is in charge of what you have up here. See, people can always do a lot of this, right? Talking, saying things, manipulating, lies. That's what people are very good at. But it's what do you take in? You have to be very careful of what you allow into your mind to process and then to believe. Do not allow other people and their low vibration, their negativity, their drama, their unresolved issues to become yours. Don't let other people's lack of healing cause you to not have your own. You got to heal your own head. You got to heal your own heart, your own perspective, what you believe. See, that's one thing that I had to do for myself. I had to work on what I believed about myself because what I believed about myself was not good. I used to always tell myself, I'm not smart enough. I can't do it. So I already had sabotaged myself. I had already said I was going to fail before I even began. So I say to anybody who needs to hear it, what happened to you is not what will happen to you. You have the final say. Yeah, I think it's a beautiful and amazing thing that every day you get a new opportunity, a new perspective, new set of opportunities for your day. So heal from the past. Forgive the past so that you can live in the present and make your future even better. Now, let's get into this topic right here, but let me go to the chat for a second. Yes, she is. She sure is. Nice. I found her somewhere and been listening. Very inspirational. Thank you so much, Bryden. I really appreciate it. And if you guys could hit the like, I'd really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Hey, Colton, how are you doing? Welcome in. Happy Monday. I hope all is well on your side. Hey, sis. So good to see you, Sugar Love. All is well. I hope all is well. I hope everybody is in a great space emotionally, mentally, and physically to be able um, to process this. I feel like that's so important. You have to be in a good space in your mind to say, it's going to be a great and amazing day for me. Okay. So let's get into this. Right. Let me see. Let me put this banner up here. Now we're going to get into our point number 2. Okay. Your past is not your future. Okay. So no matter what happened to you, see, we're talking about the past. No matter what happened to you, it's over. It's about today. Yes, motivators. No matter what happened to you, no matter what somebody did to you, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry for whatever pain that you have been through. I'm sorry for when people didn't appreciate you and didn't love you and didn't respect you and didn't give you what you needed. But you know what I say about that? Some people don't deserve you. Yeah, that's remarkable, isn't it? Some people don't deserve to have you as a friend. Some people don't deserve to have you as a loved one because they don't know themselves. They don't love themselves as well. So you can't expect somebody that doesn't love themselves to be able to love you. So, no matter what happened to you, and I want you to really process and think about this for a moment. What unresolved issues do I have currently? Is there somebody I need to forgive, or is it me that I need to forgive? Something that I did, something that somebody else did, and you're upset about it, you're angry about it, you're pouring so much energy and time into it. Let's take a deep breath. Breathe in and breathe out. So you got to release that. We don't want to have the inside of us full of pain and anger and toxicity. We want there to be peace, love, wonderful energy. You want your mind to be at rest and not to be, you know, we don't want our mind to be going a million miles an hour because we're trying our best to give love to somebody who is not loving us back or loving us like we deserve. See, you shouldn't have to sit and wait for people to be in a space to love you. People need to people need to be right where you are. I don't believe in waiting for people to catch up. Oh, I need some time. I need some time so that I can be what you need me to be. No, Marlene doesn't. I'm not on that wavelength. I don't vibrate there. I used to. I used to sit around and allow people to step on me, walk on me, use me as a doormat, talk to me any kind of way. Always waiting, waiting, waiting for them to mature. Wait for them to grow up. No, it's about our today. And on today, we're going to have our healthy relationships, not only with others, but ourselves. Have you said it today, motivators? I love myself. If you have not already, I want you to say that to yourself. It's so monumental and profound to say that to yourself every single day. I love me. I love me for who I am. I love me for where I am. And I love me for where I have been. See, because where you have been has made you into who you are today. So no matter what happened to you, don't let that pain hurt you. Let that pain heal you, elevate you, and be able to help another person by sharing your story. That's what I do here on my platform. I use my painful situations. I use what may have broke many people. I had every reason. I had every reason to give up so many times, multiple times. Friendships, being used, verbally abused, physically abused, just not getting what I needed. But I had to learn that that has nothing to do with me. Where another person is in their life has nothing to do with me. See, I had to give myself that enlightenment that I don't have to sit and wait. I don't have to take their foolishness. I don't have to wait for them to grow up and to mature and to be able to give me love in a healthy way. I have to give that to myself. And I have to only draw people to me who are in that space as well. And if you're not in that space, then you got to go. Then you got to get blocked. Then you can't talk to me. Then you can't be in my personal circle. I had to do that for myself. I had to give myself permission that it was okay that not everybody that I loved me back. And that does hurt because a lot of times we love people, we love them so much, but they don't love us back. That hurts so bad. It hurts so bad when you love somebody and they don't love you back, or they used you. They played games with your head, with your heart, with your finances, with you spiritually. But today is a new day. But today is a new day. Dismiss them and go out and find what you deserve. Yeah, I want to empower every single person that is in the sound of my voice. Just because we know people does not mean they deserve to be in our circle. Not everybody we know is good for us. There's a lot of toxic people. There's a lot of people who play games. See, people know who they can use like a little puppet, what strings they have to pull, what words they can say so that they can get what they want. Mm-mm. And you say, not me, not today, not ever, actually. Okay? Don't let other people just by certain words get to you. It's a manipulation tactic. It's people who do love bombing. They, oh, I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you, just so that you can do X, Y, and Z for them. Okay? Don't fall for the old okey doke. See, we know better, motivators. Okay? We're aware. We know our worth. We know what we deserve. So when people are doing it, you're like, okay, okay. You only call me when you want something, but you don't call me otherwise. Red flag. Red flag. Mm-mm. Nope. We're not doing that. Let's see what's going on in the comment section. Okay. Awesome puzzle. I sure do follow Bryden. Hey, Jinx Journey, how are you doing? It's so good to see you. I am doing awesome. Thank you so much for being here. Yes, love this message today. Yes, I felt it was just on my spirit today, and you guys know that's the only way that I give my inspiration, my doses of positivity. It has to be something that I feel in here. I can't just speak about something if I don't feel some sort of connection to it, or I don't feel drawn. If my spirit doesn't say, talk about this today, I can't. That's just how I am. But thank you guys so much for being here. And if you have not hit the like already, please hit the like. So, whoever needs to hear this message today, no matter what has happened to you, no matter what you have done, no matter what other people have done, it's over. And it's about today. What will you do today? What choice will you make? What will you think about yourself? What will you think about yourself? That's so powerful. People really don't understand how strong it is, the power of your mind. The mind has so much power. The mind can allow you to do some amazing things. It can allow you to see the world in a whole different way. It can make you go through and follow through and do things that maybe you never would have. It will make you get up. It will get you excited about life. It will challenge every single thing that you know, because you believe in yourself. You believe in you. You love yourself. Don't let other people get you stuck. Don't listen to those negative people. See, it's the people who talk about you the most. They got nothing going on. They don't even love themselves. They have not worked on themselves. Don't let a person who is at a low vibration, a person who hasn't put it in the work like you have, don't let them be the one that has the final say over your life. Know your worth, everybody. That's so important that I say that. And I say that because it's what I say to myself every day. I wake up and I look at myself in the mirror. I say, today is a new day, Marlene. Yes, it is. Amen. Today is a new day. A new day, new opportunities, new perspective, and a day to be grateful. See, that's so important, that while we can't do anything about our life, maybe if we're going through a health problem, we're struggling financially, or people are not treating us the way that we deserve, we can't do anything about certain situations, but what we can control is right up here. There is so much power in the mind, everybody. It will heal you, it will free you, and it will get you focused. Yeah, it certainly will. So, anybody who needs to hear it today, welcome to your new day of opportunity. Today, I'm going to believe in myself. Today, I'm going to love on myself. Today, I'm going to speak life over myself. That's something that I learned from my wonderful mentor. God rest her soul. She poured so much love into me, and I am so grateful. Whew. I am so grateful that I've had people come into my life at the right time, exactly when I needed them. I'm so grateful. Because when I gain strength, I am able to strengthen everybody that I come into contact with. Yes. When you heal, when you grow, when you mature, when you're accountable, when you're your own friend, yeah, you start to see doors start opening. you know, doors that you didn't even know were open, or doors that were just ajar. And you just, all you have to do is push that door open. And also, there's certain doors that we lock because we don't believe in our own potential. Come on, somebody. I know there's many of us that don't believe in our potential for succeeding. Many of us. I was definitely one of them. I definitely didn't believe that I had potential inside of me, that I could do something amazing because of what I was told, because I was listening to other people and their negativity. Hey, Tamika, how are you doing? Welcome. It's so important, you know? Yes, for sure. Focus on you. Don't let others drag you down. Leave them to it. Yes, Shika Love. Yes, yes, yes. I feel that passion today with this. Thank you so much. You sure do. You're amazing. And you are as well. And I think it's so important for us to have this positive community of support. I know that when I come on my platform, I use my platform. I choose to use my platform to encourage, to motivate, to strengthen, to teach. That and I use that. That's a responsibility that I take very seriously. It's not like a lot of times I don't want to come on here and say negative things. It's not that I don't go through negative things. I'm a human being. I'm a real woman. I have challenges and problems, but I don't like to come on here and give off that energy. I only like to come on here and give positive energy, positive light, and perspective. And I want you all to know that as well. Even if sometimes you don't feel that energy, because you're going through certain challenges, you're dealing with certain things, it's okay. I had to tell myself that too. It's okay to feel down. It's okay to feel discouraged. It's okay to be sad. It's okay to cry. It's okay to remove yourself from toxic people. It's okay to start over again. That's an amen. I have to say amen on that. It's okay to start over again. Don't think that you have to hold on, or you have to, try to grab onto people and try to hold on to relationships that aren't good for you, relationships to where you're not growing. Mm-mm. Relationships with people who are just using you. No, get away from those people. Get away from those situations. Get away from that dangerous and poisonous environment. because that's what it will do. People like that who are negative, people who are always gossiping, people who are always talking about other people behind their back, or they're always trying to find a way to do something to hurt other people, to try to highlight the flaws of other people. I can't be around those sort of people. I can only be around people who are in a space of personal growth, who are putting in the work to love themselves. So that's why I say that your past is not your future. Maybe before, maybe that's how you thought a few months ago, a few years ago, a few weeks ago, maybe even before you clicked on to this live stream. Maybe that was your thought process. But today, I want to give you a new thought process that you can speak life, you can speak love, you can speak strength, you can speak encouragement, you can speak friendship, you can speak health over your life. But it's all about the perspective that we choose to have. And I'm grateful that you guys are over here on this platform and you guys trust me and listen to me, to be a good leader. I take my leadership role very seriously. Okay. It's about today, everybody. It's about today. Okay. Now let's get into point number 3. Um, we can't continue beating up ourselves. Um, I just want to pause on that. We can't continue to beat up ourselves. I can say for myself, I will be my own worst critic. Oh, why did you do that? Or that was dumb. Oh, and how come? And why did you do that? And even things that even you maybe have resolved or forgiving yourself for. Let go of it. Stop beating up yourself, or stop trying to be like somebody else. That's something that I had to do. Learn to step into your own authenticity. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're coming with the fire message today. Step into your own authenticity. Be real. Be yourself. You don't have to be like anybody else, just like my channel song. Be yourself. And it takes personal growth, it takes maturity to look at yourself and say, this is me. Everybody may not like it. I may not be for everybody. Like my good friend, Boss Life Online Geo says, I may not be for everybody, but I am for somebody. Don't think that you have to change yourself. Don't think you have to people please or whatever to gain friendships. And especially here on this app of YouTube, I have found people make themselves into this whole character to get clicks and views. But I always said, I always want to be my pure and real, authentic self. And I feel good that I may not have 100K, but I speak it over this channel and it will happen. It's just a matter of time. But I know that what I put on this platform, I know everything on this platform is real, it's honest, and it helps other people to be motivated, inspired, and grow. I take that seriously. And I hope that you continue to grow. I hope that maybe if before you clicked on this, maybe you weren't in a good headspace. Maybe you weren't feeling good. Maybe you were feeling negative, and then you stepped in, and then the spirit, the high energy, the high vibration caused you to say, I feel good about me today. I love myself. I'm going to do something great and amazing for myself today. My work would be done. I feel good knowing that I give that sort of energy. Okay. So, um, if we keep beating up ourselves, also, we can't make plans. We can't make memories with the people who are actually important. See, a lot of times we put so much energy and focus into the people who don't care about us, the people who hurt us, the people who take us for granted, that we forget about the people who actually do care about us, the people actually who do love us, the people who actually are there. You know, forget about the people who don't. Forget about them. Push them to the side. Block them. Stop telling them your business and put your energy into the people who actually do care, who actually do support you, the people who actually do show up, the people who actually are helping you to grow into being a better person. Those are the people you put in your circle. Those are the people that you talk to. Those are the people who you share your hopes and your dreams with. Not the negative people, not the naysayers. No, leave those people behind. Leave them behind because they're not going to help you to grow, okay? We can't get into living a phenomenal present. See, I want you all to have a phenomenal present. I want you to say, today I had a great day. It was an amazing day. And you know why? Because I chose for it to be amazing. That's something that I'm where I'm vibrating at the moment. It's about how you choose, no matter how you feel. Sometimes your body don't feel good, and sometimes your mind, your mental health is not in a good space, but nobody can't stop you from having that positive outlook, that positive perspective, no matter what is going on around me, no matter what other people are saying, no matter my finances, no matter my health, no matter what other people are doing. Today, yeah, today I choose to overflow in the abundance of loving myself. Mm, boy, that's good. Today I choose to overflow. My cup runneth over. Woo! And that feels so good. I wish and I hope that for every single one of you, for you to wake up and be like, I love myself so much. I love myself so much. And it's not an easy road. Mm-mm. It's not easy. It's not easy to wake up positive. It's not easy to forgive yourself. It's not easy to forgive other people. It's not easy to walk through struggles, you know, when you're going through certain things, bumpy things in your life. But your choice here, I choose mentally, I make a choice that I'm going to be focused on the positive. I'm going to have an elevated perspective. It's a choice. Yep, certainly is. It's a choice. Okay, what did I miss? What did I miss? I'm glad we are all here today to receive this message. Thank you so much, Nexie. I appreciate you. You always help us know what to focus on and you lift us up always. Oh, I appreciate that, Jinx Journey. I've had to deal with toxic family this month and try not to let them drain me and do what's best for me. And then I carry on without them. It's been a tough week, but I'm positive I can do it. You can. And you know what I've learned where I'm in my life? It may sound weird to some, but I appreciate those toxic people in my life because it shows me how much I've changed, how much I've grown, how much I love myself. And I look at them and I feel sad. I feel sad in my heart for them. And I say, I wish that they could feel how I felt. I wish that they could experience this level of love and friendship, but people can't get there until they want to be there. But don't let other people's negativity become yours. When people are doing something and they're trying to push off all their problems onto you, you know those, okay? And they want to give you all their problems, always complaining, nothing ever good, nothing ever positive, and you just sit there and you're like, uh-huh, 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 uh-huh. And they never check on you, ask you how you're doing. Nope. It's always about them. Okay. Very selfish. But Let them have their say, but don't divulge, don't tell your personal things. Keep that to yourself. Don't ever give fuel to that person, because a toxic person, they're going to take that pure things, the things that you're working on, the happy space you're in, and go and sprinkle it and make, drop seeds of negativity all around you with other people. They want other people to be against you. They want other people to not like you because you're in a good space. Don't let them win. Mm-mm. I tell people that are my relatives all the time. No matter what you do, you're not going to get into my head anymore. Or tell them that's a you problem. That's what Miss Puzzle Pieces taught me. That's a you problem. It's not a me problem. That's a you problem. Don't pick up other people's problems and make them become yours. Yes. Thank you so much, Bryden. Yes, friends are the family I made for myself. I don't need any more. I know. I learned that too. Yes, I'm happy for you as well. Don't let anybody dull or dim your positive energy. That's right, sugar love. Yes, I choose. Choose your overflow, everybody. Choose your abundance. Hmm. I absolutely do now. I love myself, my life, my friends. I forgive those who hurt me and make amends for wrongs I've done. That's personal growth. If I could pin this comment, I would. I love this comment. When you're in that space in your life to where you can be accountable, because before, when you're not accountable, everything is always everybody else's fault, and they did this to me, and they always pointed fingers at everybody like a machine gun. It's them. It's always everybody, right? It's everybody. But what have you done? What did you accept? What did you put up with? Okay. What did you do wrong? What did you add to that? Now, when you mature, not just because you're an adult, everybody can mature and have a better perspective, a better attitude, be more reasonable, learn to be patient with yourself. Okay. It's okay. And I have to tell myself many times, sometimes many times of the day, I'm okay. I'm okay. I am okay. You don't need this person, and that person. Just need yourself. And when I'm okay, I can operate, I can vibrate in a positive energy space. You can. Yes, so proud of you, Jinx. So proud of you. Okay. Yes, choose happiness. Choose happiness over and over and over again. Hmm. Exactly. You control your happiness. Okay, I think I have. Let's see. I got to get going. Okay. Get yourself elevated friendships and loved ones. Who needs to hear this? Get yourself elevated friendships and loved ones. You don't have to select just the people around you. I have found amazing friends, mentors, and accountability partners online. And I'm so grateful. I am so grateful. It has healed me in such a high level. I'm so grateful for each and every one of them, and they know who they are. Okay. Get yourself some elevated friendships and don't settle. Don't think because this person is my relative or this person is my friend or we've been in a relationship for a while. That doesn't mean that that person cares about you. That doesn't mean that person loves you. That doesn't mean that person wants your best interest at heart. Unfortunately, sometimes the people that we love the most hurt us the most. And I also had to identify that You may think it's love, but it's actually not. We say that they love us because that's a comfortable thing to say, but the reality is they've never loved you. Or maybe they loved you at a period of time, but they don't love you now, because love doesn't hurt you. Love doesn't embarrass you. Love doesn't use you. Love checks in on, what do they need? What do they want? How can I help and serve them? How can I listen to them? What can I do for them? That's good friendships. And I hope that you all have many, many more of those. Let's get into the next point. Your past is not your future. And I feel like this is so important for me to scream this from the rooftops. Do your best today. I don't mean about what you did in the past or what you could afford to do or what other people said and you missed this opportunity and you messed up. I'm not talking about what you didn't do, what you should have done, what you could have done. I'm talking about today, in this present moment, today, with what you have, with what you know, with who you are. Do your best today. Today, in this moment. Don't waste this moment. As soon as this live stream is over, I want you guys to think about this. What can I do for myself so that I can do better for me? Hmm. What can I do better for me? That's going to be different for other people. It could be learning to say no more. It could mean shutting off your phone. It could mean taking better care of your health. It could be taking better care of your diet. It could be removing yourself from certain people, friendships, you know, learning to get more balance, maybe with a work schedule. Maybe you're doing too much. Okay. Maybe you're not doing enough. Maybe you're not taking care of yourself in other aspects. Maybe it's time to book that appointment for certain doctor's visits. See, sometimes we need to do some things, but it's uncomfortable and we don't like it and it's scary and we don't know what's going to happen and all of those things that it kind of holds us back from doing what we know we need to do. But because we love ourselves, because we're our own friend, we have to be willing to do some things that it may cause some discomfort. Going to therapy, getting some counseling, seeing your medical doctor, taking care of your teeth, your hair, your skin, your health, what you eat, relationships, taking care of your spirit, taking breaks, turning off your phone. All of these things together helps you to be better for you. So know what you want, know what you need, and know that you deserve better on today. I don't mean tomorrow, next week, next year. See, the thing about life is we can't sit and think because we have an opportunity right now at this moment, it always will be. I want to really shout this from the rooftop that while you have an opportunity, while you have something in your head, while you have something, a desire to do something, you have a talent and a gift at doing something, do it. Don't sit, don't wait. Get excited, get busy, get into it. Yeah, but do it today. Tomorrow is not promised anybody. It's not promised. So do your best today so that you can feel good about you. Okay? All right. Next point. Your past is not your future. And it means that we got to be accountable for ourselves. Be accountable for you. Can't be accountable for anybody else. What other people do, that's them. You can't make other people do right. You can't make other people treat you right. No matter how much we want them to do right by us, no matter how much you want them to love you and be your friend and all of those things and give you what you personally need, the only person that you can make happy is yourself. And you got to speak it over your life. I'm only accountable for me. I can only be accountable for Marlene. Insert your name. I can only be accountable for, right? So, because you can only be accountable for you, it's about your choices, it's about your decisions, it's about how you take care and love yourself. See, maybe in the past, you did things to please other people, you didn't think about yourself, you didn't think about their toxicity, you didn't think about how they hurt you, how they disappointed you, how they would leave you out of things, how they only would want you at certain times or moments, they only call you when they want something, but they never call you and supported you when you needed a friend or when you needed some support. So on today, we're stepping forward, completely adult, mature, as mature women and mature men, being accountable for ourselves. I'm going to make good choices. I'm going to love on myself. I'm going to do what I need to do for me so that I can be okay. See, being accountable, being mature is not always easy. It's not always comfortable. See, what I had to learn is that to get to a space of comfort mean I had to be uncomfortable sometimes. It means I had to say, Marlene, that was a mistake. That wasn't always the best decision. That's not a good person for you. You got to really see things, open up your eyes, and not sugarcoat things or pretend or hide things. You know, yeah, that takes a real woman and a real man to say, not a healthy relationship. Not a healthy friendship, not a good romantic relationship. No, nope, nope, nope. Or I'm not taking care of myself the way that I should. And what do I need to do? And then get into it. See, be accountable for that part. Be consistent. See, it's our own personal responsibility to love ourselves. That's nobody else's job but yours. If you're unhappy, if you don't like your life, if you're not in a good space, whose choice is that? It's only our choice if we're going to be happy, if we love ourselves. That's your own decision. You got to make that own decision to be your own friend. If you don't have love in your life, that's up to you. What are you doing about it? So yeah, be accountable. Okay. Be consistent, everybody. Your past is not your future. And a lot of times we are not consistent for many reasons. We fear if we can do things. Can I do it? Am I smart enough? We doubt ourselves. We doubt our abilities, maybe because other people tell us we can't do it, or maybe we don't believe in ourselves enough. We don't believe in those hopes. We don't believe in our dreams. But you have to be your own friend. You have to be your own cheerleader, the one that puts your own hand on your shoulder and say, keep going. You're doing great. I am my own biggest cheerleader. I don't need nobody else in my life, but I'm grateful that I do have other people in my life. But I'm my own cheerleader. Say, come on, keep going. You're doing amazing. I believe in you. And when you don't say, it's okay, it's okay, that wasn't the best decision, but we're going to recover. See, accountability, consistency, be reasonable. You're a human being. We don't always make the best decisions, but what we can do is be consistent. And I will tell you, I'm consistent queen. I'm consistent queen. That's one thing about Marlene. I am a hustler. Hustling is inside of me because I have a fire for my life. I know what I want. I know who I am. And I spent so many years letting people use me, not tapping into my talent, not using my gifts, not loving myself, not enjoying my life, not making memories for me. And until you are in that space where you know yourself, where you love yourself, it won't happen. You won't be consistent. You will procrastinate. You will doubt yourself until you work on your inside. Inside of you, in here. How's that going? How's in here? How's your mental health, everybody? So a lot of people don't understand that mental health check-ins are so important. And when your mind says we're not doing good, you got to pause and give yourself that moment. Why? Why am I not okay? Because you didn't do this, because you didn't do that, because you haven't taken a break, because of whatever it is. Be accountable, fix it, work on it so that you can live in your present. Okay? Your past is not your future. Leave that behind. See, we're consistent over here. Marlene Motivates, all you motivators, consistency. Okay? I'm consistent queen. I'm going to get a shirt that says that. I am consistent queen because I didn't used to be. I was the main person that would procrastinate because I didn't want to do things. See, we procrastinate because you don't want to do it. You just, oh yeah, I'm going to lose weight, but then you're steady eating all this unhealthy stuff. You say, oh yeah, I'm going to lose weight. When's the last time you went for a walk, a jog, headed to the gym? It's up to us. That ain't nobody else's job for your health, your happiness, but you. And I had to learn to be consistent for me. Okay. And this is the last point. And then I'm going to put the link in here for my wonderful co host. Okay. Your past is not your future. Your past is not your future, everybody. And I want to give this elevation, this motivation, this encouragement. You can do it. Anything that you want in your life, you can do it. It doesn't matter your age. It doesn't matter what you've done. It doesn't matter what you've been through. It doesn't matter what other people say. It doesn't matter where you live. It doesn't matter your financial situation. It doesn't matter your health. If you want something and you put it in your mind, I want this and I can do it. The only person that you have to convince in this life is yourself. When you're fully convinced and when you fully believe in yourself, there is nobody that will stop you. That's how I feel. When I said it in my mind, I already said it in my mind. I've already spoken over all my channels that all my channels will be meet with success. And yes, I have naysayers, other people, oh, that's silly, that's dumb. Why have all these channels? You should just focus your energy on one channel because I know what I want. Don't let anybody tell you what your dream is. Don't let anybody tell you what your life should be. Don't let anybody tell you what your hopes and your dreams are. You must know that. You got to know it. And until you know yourself, until you know your goals, until you know your light that is from within, until you stop dimming your light, come on, somebody. You got to stop dimming your light, lessening your value to make other people comfortable. I don't have time to make other people comfortable because they don't got the fire and the energy that I do. I got a fire for my life. I got things that I got to do. I got people that I got to meet. I got people that I got to reach with my message that, yeah, there is hope. I got people that I got to reach. And this is just the first for me. This is just the beginning for me, and the same thing for you. Anything that you want, anything that you want, you can do it. All right. All right. That's what I got. I'm putting the link here in the chat, and I'm going to get to all these messages in the chat. Okay. And here is the link for missed puzzle pieces. Okay. Now let me see all the comments that I missed. I know I missed a lot. Okay. I have two, and they keep me on track, and they definitely help me where family hasn't. I actually think they are better than family ever were for me. They also tell me when I'm off track and guide me to happy. Awesome. They check on me daily. Some I've never met, and it's such a blessing. Realest one in the Building. What's going on, bro? Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate your support. Shout out to all my mods and shout out to all my channel members. I appreciate each and every one of you channel members. I really do. I see my co host in the background. I'm about to add her up. Self love today is on the cards and it will help. Yes. Take care of yourself, everybody. Mhm. Yes, it's your responsibility to take care of yourself. Definitely is. And you know my saying, stop making excuses for your life. If you want to change, show it by your actions. Yeah, show by your actions. Okay. I'm going to add, oh, I got Sugar Love back here too. So let me add Miss Nexie first. Hi, Miss Nexie.
Hello, Marlene.
Hi, how are you doing? And I see it got Sugar Love here too.
Yay! Hi, Sugar.
Hey, sis.
Hey, my sisters. You know,
How
Hi.
are you?
this is my sweet spot right here.
Good. How are you guys doing?
Girl, with the,
Very well.
I don't know no more. I don't know. One minute they said it's gonna rain. We got the snow and the rain, and it wasn't sleet. It was like two separate. uh, so
Oh,
anybody, about everybody out here is coughing, sneezing, something wrong with you. I don't know anymore. But again, another great topic.
thank you.
another another great topic, and that's why I always call you my inspiration, or one of my inspirations. I've said that for many movies, right?
Yes.
Who is somebody to tell somebody how to do this and worry about this? And no, do it all. And that's why I see you my inspiration. I love to see you. I joke, but that's meaning that I like what you're doing. And you're
Thank you.
supposed to do that.
Yeah.
You're supposed to do that. I mean, I have other channels, right? But I like how you do. You think of a plan,
Mhm.
you execute it, and you bring it in fruition. And guess what? They all growing. So but people don't understand that, and you wouldn't realize that if you didn't take that chance, they don't have to grow at the same time. But the way you do it is they all grow. You
Yeah.
want each of them, but if you listen to people, you
I
would
do.
never know.
Yeah, and that's the whole thing is that I think when I first started on this platform, I still was working on my ego. I think when you start a YouTube channel, you start the channel and you do what you want, but YouTube don't work that way. You have to give the people what they want.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I mean, I, I just like the fact that people like taking that chance and 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 silencing the naysayers in their head, you
Mhm.
know, because a lot of them have not gotten past their past. I told you this weather got me crazy. Gotten past their past, so they don't know it's possible. They're still stuck there like anything is possible now, and then
Right.
they want to take that and bombard it on you.
Yep. That's
D-
projection.
mm,
Yeah.
you know,
I wanted to
oh,
say
go
let's
ahead, go
hear
ahead.
from. No, I just was saying let's hear from Miss Nexie.
I heard somewhere, I think sometime last month, someone said that don't forget about your past because it's what brought you here to your today.
Mhm.
But don't hold on to it because if you do, it doesn't allow you to move on, to live and embrace your today. And that's important because a lot of times we're dragging the past, right, with us everywhere we go. Even if we don't want to, if we have like beefing with someone, a little bit of jealousy here and there, and we see that person, we're like, ugh, there he or she is. Ugh, I don't like that person, and you let the past come back in. So I feel that by saying that is, don't forget it, but don't embrace it. Let it go.
Exactly.
And remember that going through all of those experiences we went through in our past, and God knows that they have been a plenty of
Mhm.
good and but mostly bad experiences. But it's called the past for a reason. And today, now, it's called a present for another. Presents are gifts, right? That we enjoy, that we love to receive and love to give. So we have to remember that part. I know it's hard because we just um passed the holidays, right? That in itself should make anybody go back to therapy like for 5 months. Jinx, I know, I understand. Trust me, I do. What you went through this past weeks. But we have to remember that the past is just that. It's to learn from. It's
That's what I
behind
was getting
us.
ready to say.
Yeah, it's behind us. And
No.
it's not as important
hmm
as we think it is.
I just want to say, I was getting ready to say that if, just remember, if you want to live in the present, don't forget you will stay stuck in the past if you did not learn the lessons. You're going to keep repeating the lessons until the universe keep making you repeat the same lessons until you get it, right? So once you learn from it, you're going to get out of it because you learned. I done learned this already, So if people are stuck in the past, you didn't get the lesson, right? And because you didn't get the lesson, your mindset is still there. So then I really can't be around you because you have not matured. You haven't learned, right? So the universe, why I keep getting the same or why I keep doing the same? Because you didn't learn the lesson. So you
Yep.
cannot be in the present right now.
Mm-hmm. You
And
haven't moved on.
Yeah, and
exactly.
then people don't want to put that work into themselves. They they don't understand the process is not pretty. Like, and then, but they don't know there is a light at the end of the tunnel. You just have to be willing to put in the work. You may got to do some ugly crying. You may have to be sitting in a room in the dark. You may have to disconnect your phone. You may go through a different bunch of mood swings. You're happy, sad. It's nothing like, it's not a mental problem. It's that process. But once you get past that process, but people respect it and know there is a light at the end of the tunnel, and you're going to be just fine, and you would never repeat the mistakes again. So you're going to be removing people, you're going to start getting stuff together. But if you do not, you scared. Oh my God, I don't know how to live without them. You're going to stay with them because you don't want to go through the ugly process, or
Yep.
you're going to stay around toxic people because you're scared to cut them out your lives. Because again, it's not an easy process. Nothing is easy in life, but it's ugly, but it's okay.
Mhm.
It's a light at the end of the tunnel.
Mhm. Yep.
So true.
Yeah, and I wanted to highlight this comment from Shantire. She said, "My mom used to say, learn from the past, live in the present, and don't rush the future."
Mm-hmm.
Like that.
I like that too. And it's so true. It's so true. Sometimes we want to get over things so fast, and tomorrow is gonna be better because I'm doing this now and I'm not dealing with it. So tomorrow, we can't. We gotta embrace what we have right now and work on ourselves now, today.
Mm-hmm.
As we're speaking to each other, um, a lot of times it's very hard to embrace change or how much you've changed, or the growth that you have made, the progress that you have made on your mental health and everything, if you keep surrounding yourself with toxic people,
Mm-hmm.
right? So my
Mm-hmm.
today, my everyday, my everyday is I'm not going to, excuse me, be surrounded by people like that. I choose that every day, whether it's at work, whether it's at home, whether it's sometimes from a distance. I choose not to. And I know those days that I'm not having a good day and somebody calls me and I know that person can be toxic, I don't answer, because I know that I'm already there. If I answer, I'm going to go deeper.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
If
Mm-hmm.
you have to know where you are, and you have to identify the people who, like, one of the best things that I learned in my life is I had to start paying attention to how other people made me feel when I was around them. Like, are they pulling from me, like, or are they giving me something? Like, are they giving me energy, or are they taking from me? Like, it's the people that when I'm around them, every time I'm around them, like, I just want to go home and go to sleep.
Well, at this age, I just want to go home and go to sleep, right? But no, but I get what you say. I'm joking, sis. You gotta know the deal, right? At this, I don't care what your energy is. I want to go home and go. But she's 100% correct. She wants to know if you're bringing into her life or are you taking from her life, like the energy vampires or whatever.
Hmm.
They use us to make them feel better. Then we're drained, right? But um me, I tell people, once you get past that hump of, you know, when they say no F's given, sometimes that is the highest level. I really, as up to the point, I really just don't care, right? Because I cannot stop every minute explaining to you or trying to prove to, like, who are you that I got to do all of these things for? If you think I'm the person from the past, and you go find her because I'm going this way. You know what I'm saying? If we gotta stop really thinking or caring, because, like, for what? Like, who are you? Like, these are people who wants to control you, right?
Mhm.
And the best way to control you is to keep bringing up, well, things in the past. Like, no, I done past that already. You don't, and the thing is, they don't want to see what you're doing now. They don't care to know what you're doing now because they're still in the past too, and they have not moved past there.
Exactly. The funny thing about it is that when you talk to certain people, I know you guys have bumped into people in the store and out in the street that you've known years ago, and they're when they start talking, you automatically know where they are. You know where they're vibrating. You're like, yeah. I stopped doing that about 10 years ago. It's like, no, I don't do that anymore. Like, no, no,
If I don't,
going.
if
I'm
I
not
don't,
dropping it. Nope. I don't drop it like it's hot anymore. Nope, we don't do that. Like, I have people looking up to me now. So yeah, no, we don't do
if I cannot run away from them because they saw me already at the store, then yeah, I will see. Yeah, they still there. But if I can hide, take another aisle. Oh shit, they're here. If I
No,
can do.
no, you know what I do in my mind? I pretend I have skates on, right? In my So when I see something in my mind, I got skates and I'm going to skew. I'm going to, like, skate on up out of there so quick. So it's like I never stay still because in my mind I got skates. So as you're talking, I am skating away. I am skating away.
Yeah, like like that Roadrunner. Marlene, you should know something about that.
but
Uh-huh.
but but you guys, I know this is gonna sound strange. Hey James, how are you doing? Um,
Hi, James.
I know this is going to sound strange, but I actually like to talk to people from my past because it makes me feel so good. And I'm like, I have grown up so much. I'm like, I said, look at you. I was like, girl, you are looking good compared to them.
No, I mean, for some time, only time I like to see them is when I want a dose of my childhood, right?
Mm-hmm.
When I want a dose of it, because truly nobody really understand your struggles. I mean, if you're a toxic person, I'm not dealing with you, period, right? I'm gonna see you. But sometimes I hate to like see people only at funerals and stuff. And sometimes you could be with people, all the new people you want. Sometimes you need that. Well, girl, you're
Mm-hmm.
in fifth grade. Sometimes you need that.
You need to go back to
Right.
evaluate yourself.
And but then come back to reality. But sometimes you do need that. You do need that. And then as what you said, then you're looking at them and then you're looking at yourself like, damn girl, you what she said. Then is what she said. That come with the package.
You're like,
Yeah.
wow, girl, you're still stuck on. Wow, you look good.
But
You're not gonna say it. YouTube don't like it.
oh God.
Yeah. I like to look at other people and then I'm like, yeah, I definitely have matured. Yeah, because like when people say certain things like before, have you ever noticed like somebody say something and you know how you've elevated? Because before, like if somebody said that to me, I would have just hugged,
Uh-huh.
you know, but
Hmm.
now I'm just like, okay, all right, I gotta go. I was like, wow, you gotta go. Like I'll be talking to myself, you gotta go.
If I don't have my secret weapon, then an emergency came up. But if I have my secret weapon, all I have to say is, "You want to go home?"
Mm-mm-mm. I mean, but I mean, it's crazy. But I mean, I've never, thank goodness, I never hung with people like even like that because my mother always kept us in the house. You had playtime and that was it, right? I never was so. I know how to key bye, right? Dip, baby, dip. I mean, dipping, right?
Yes, I know all about that. See, I wasn't allowed to. I think that's the problem, which I don't necessarily agree with it because I had such strict parents that they didn't allow me to do anything. And when that pressure is put on you that you can't do anything, I'm telling you, when I turned 18,
That was me. I tell you, I
woo!
don't lie. And the funniest part, sis, I really thought I was going to get in trouble because I was like, oh, hell broke loose when I turned 18. But I didn't realize I was grown. So I'm still looking over my shoulders, seeing who going to tell on me. And I'm like, no, girl, you're grown. Because it's like everything I didn't do, baby, when I hit 18, you don't think that you're grown. You think you're rebelling, but technically you're grown. I can't, you can understand what I'm saying. So
Yep.
I'm like, oh, girl, I got to
Yep.
catch up on this and I got to catch up on that. And hey, baby, what's your name? What's her name? And party over here. All right. I'm glad that I had to experience that though to grow because
Yeah.
being that it was missing when I was younger. But man, I was in so much
but
trouble trying to catch up not
but
realizing mama not responsible for me no more. You are.
exactly.
You are.
No, but my whole thing, it got old. I was like, it's like all because all I wanted to do was party.
Mm,
All I Because I'm Caribbean, I like jumping. Sugar knows what I'm talking about. I just want
uh,
to jump, and that's all I wanted to do. And then
yeah,
after
I
a
was
while,
jumping all right.
it was like, okay. I was like, okay, now what else?
It gets so fast.
Yeah.
Like after about a year and a half, I was like, all right.
This is
I'm, jump,
boring.
I'm jumped out.
You
I had
know
to put the flag down. I had to put the flag down.
the thing I will never forget, Marlene, is when I when my daughter graduated. She graduated high school at 16, but she was doing a dual enrollment program that was
Mhm,
giving her high school and college credits.
mhm,
So at 18, she had the right to transfer to the university, right? And so I've always done everything for them, right? Because they were minors. But when we went there, the lady's like, okay, so, come here and we're going to take care of everything. And she's like, oh, okay, come here, mom. And the lady's like, no, no, no. you have to do this by yourself because you're already 18, you're not a minor anymore. And that look at her face, like, wait, what do you mean my mom can't do this for
That's my
me?
son. You're
My
right.
mom has always done this for me. What do you
My
mean my
son,
mommy
I'm
can't
at
be
there
there?
now. Mm-hmm.
That
Her
was me.
face.
Mine wasn't my mom. Mine was my daddy. I was like, I want my dad. I said, oh, okay, my daddy will be here. My dad would be like, I was like, you're 19. I was like, but I want my daddy. And I'm
Yeah,
like,
no, not
oh,
here. They're like, no, we have to explain this to you, and you're the one that is going to be responsible for, your classes, your education, everything, enrollment. And she's looking at me like student loans, and she's like, what? What? My mom cannot be here. They're like, no, you're the one
Mm-hmm.
supposed to sign. She's like, what?
And that's something you really cannot put. You can tell them all you want. Until you turn 18, you get thrown the wolves and somebody tell you that it's like they can't prepare you. They cannot prepare you for that. Let me get my no, no, you can do it. I can do it. Because again, we're thinking like if something go wrong, they can fix it. Right. That's our first wake up call when you gotta fix your own mess. You whatever you do is on you. We keep mom
yes.
and daddy got so used to doing everything, fixing everything, advising you. So now this decision making, they gotta stay scratching their head right about now. Like what?
Exactly. And those now, she's older now, and she still remembers that day. As a matter of fact, she was telling me about it the other day, and she's like, I just didn't understand why, I had to be responsible for me now. Like, what about her? She's not gonna be
Mhm.
responsible for me. But those, the past experiences that you live allow you to grow, right? Allow you to become the woman or the man you're going or you're meant to be. And it shouldn't hold you in any way from anything, or it shouldn't hold you to anyone, because you're only responsible for you, past, present, and hopefully one day future, right?
Mhm.
Hmm.
You're only responsible for you. That's it.
Yeah. And that's the
Uh,
whole thing is that
unless you got
we're not really
fur
ready.
babies.
Oh,
unless,
yeah.
unless you got fur babies, right? But
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's like I think when it's like with your past, it's two ways to think about it. Also, because if you got any dreams, like sometime because of the world, we got cut off. Not from the if you're gonna put it on the other side. It's the same way you're not your past no more. A lot of them dreams people left to the past. That'll be the part of the past you may want to revisit because sometimes that was your calling, but you put it in the back of your head. Hey, boss life online, what's up, sis?
Hey,
Right?
about online. Hey, Karen,
Hi,
Oh,
Gio.
Karen.
I like Jink's message, the one you had previously posted.
this one.
Adulting
No,
is
the one
rough.
from before, but I like that one too.
Oh,
Uh,
oh, this one. Often when I go to a party and my body says nope, hell no.
but you know what? So even when I was young, I'm telling you, me and my girlfriend used to get dressed. We went shopping. We got dressed to the nines, talking about color coordinated looking, and we, as you know, all that time go by. She'll look at me, I look at her, she look at me, and we end up not going nowhere. We done that too. We did that so many times. The point of just getting so anticipated just to go, wasting your money and shopping, getting the hair done, and we just never. A lot of them, we just sat in the couch. Next time we was knocked out. We was knocked out. We was knocked out.
Guilty, done that. I was
You
like,
get ready, you make all
nah.
these plans, and you're like, they come pick you up, and then come in, and then you sit down. You're like, you sure you want to go? I don't know. Do you want to go? Yeah, I guess. I mean, we could order it, right?
Yeah, you can
I mean, it's
order
not until like
out.
next week we can order it. I
But
mean,
see, with me, I'm a terrible friend because you have to invite me, right? But also no, but I'm the terrible friend, but I'm also a, a good friend because at least you know I'm not coming. But all you gotta do is just invite me, right? Because if you don't invite me, I'm very upset that I wasn't invited, right? But at least you know I'm not coming. but at least you know we still cool. You know, so
Yeah, that's how I feel too, sugar. I was like, I'm not coming, but you better invite me.
I'm, I'm like, some, but again, these are little things you gotta do to check yourself, right? You got, but I'm sorry, that is still, I still feel like that. I want my, and then people go, oh, you're not coming. I'm like, I didn't get an invitation, but you can come with me. No, I want my own invitation,
Yeah,
right? Not all of this knowing that I'm not going, right?
you're not going,
But,
but you better invite me.
but I done did a whole stink of. I like it to the point to where as like anybody who be around me, we're gonna laugh, right? I just do some crazy stuff, but to get to know me, you just pay me. People are like gonna have to pay me any mind, but you're gonna laugh. But it's like little nuances that I do, but it'd be funny. But to me, I'd be serious at that point. But people don't get mad no more than she ain't coming, right? And then I guess like if I pop up something, I do go sometimes, very rarely, but I do pop up there, and I make sure two things: if I'm really super early or I'm really super late, it will not be in between. So if I'm early, that's just early means just to say hey, so people can
Bye.
see me in the beginning. So when I skate on out of there, they can say, or I come really late. See, I made it.
Yep, right when they're putting up the chairs.
Yeah, you come to pick up the leftovers.
Yes, no.
I need lunch for the next 5 days. So what's left?
Yes. It's so nice to find my circle of people. I feel so at home right now.
They're calling. Are you almost here? Where? The party. Oh, was it today?
Oh, that's today?
I'll be there. I promise I'll be there. They're like seeing comments. She's gonna come at closing time.
Nope. No, I tell them straight. I'm like, I was like, girl, I'm in the bed. I got my bonnet on.
Girl, they don't even ask me. They already know. They don't I don't get the phone call you on your I don't get none of that. Cause they know, right? I don't I'm the one with the phone in my hand who just turned over in the bed. Right? A lot but it's a shame, but they know I still gotta invite her, or she gonna make a pissy foot out of it. Why?
Yeah.
Why? I don't know. I don't know why. I'm sorry. God. I'm sorry. I don't know. Well, I'm very
You better
upset.
invite me, but I'm not coming.
Yeah. You still have to invite me though. And
Jinx
that
said,
doesn't give you the right not to invite me.
Jinx said, I did that recently. I said, yeah, I'm coming, but talk to him about exactly, Jinx. Hello. I'm like, girl, you are terrible. And then I got this thing too, and this is a shame. These are new habits. These aren't even old habits. I like each couple of decades, you come, even though you out with the old, it's still not good. But you come with some new habits, right? I got this thing. I didn't realize I was doing this. I apologize to the people. Let me start with an apology. I would text people back, right? You know that was 4 days ago, right? But to me, I just got it. In my mind, I'm texting you right back. I don't know how I missed it. I don't know what happened. I'm sorry, people, but maybe the way the phone looked, to me, I just got it, and I'm like, yeah. They're like, the text was 4 days ago, like 3 days ago. That was yesterday. So
Hey Gio.
I'm working on that.
No, do you know what I've done, Sugar Love? Now, this is sad. I have actually typed out in the chat box what I want to say, and I never send it.
Oh, I've done that. Oh, I do that all the time. I do that
Oh,
all the time.
I was like, oh my God, I'm old. Oh,
I do that too.
and then they get mad and say, but no, you didn't. I said, yes, I did. I said, I put it's in
And
the
then you
chat
look at it.
box forever.
Ooh.
Oh, no, Marlene, this is the new
But
one.
then you have to
I get mad.
apologize so we can move forward. I say, I apologize.
No. Sugar, listen to this, Marlene and Sugar in chat.
Uh-huh.
This is the new one, okay? I can't believe she hasn't texted me back. Seriously? I texted her about 24 hours or maybe 3-4 hours ago. I can't believe she didn't text me back. I opened the text messages, the text was never sent. And I'm getting upset at that person for not texting back when I haven't even sent the message.
I know.
But
And
I
then
thought I did. I thought
now,
I did.
God forbid if they don't answer you right back. I don't be your friend no more.
Mm.
I don't be your friend no more.
Yeah,
I'm not,
that's me.
I don't
And I
be your
haven't
friend
even
no more.
sent the text.
Nope.
I don't want to be your friend no more. You blocked.
Everybody who is my friend has gotten this. If you don't text me after 3 days, I'll FaceTime you and be like, okay, you're alive, and just hang up. I just think, okay, you're good.
We are terrible. We are terrible. We gonna have to go to charming school or something. I don't know. We are terrible.
We're terrible with that.
I just
With
want to
that.
make sure you're alive. That's all. Are you alive? Yeah, hang up. All right, we're good.
But you know what? When people need us, we're the first ones to answer.
Oh yeah. Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
That's
Oh
why
yeah.
we have friends. You know,
Mhm.
long term friends, because we're always there for people no matter what.
Because I
That's
tell
the
people,
difference.
if it's an emergency, I'm always the last person you call because then I know you ain't playing. When I know you serious, that's when you call me. If you, because I don't have time for, I love him, I love him, I don't love him, I don't love him. All this person, no, I come, I'm the friend, come, handle business, go home. No me bother, let's get your stuff, let's go. Or back in the days, you got beef with these girls, let's handle this business, let's go. But if you, until you decide where you at, don't call me, don't tell me nothing about it. I'm the last one. That means you done really had enough. Because after that point, if you decide to want to go, you can do whatever you want to do. I, you will not get that from me again.
Yes, I cannot.
James.
I cannot stand that when people call you, but they have not decided what they want to do.
Mm.
So I can't stand that. I was like, okay, so I'm there. I'm, solutions. Okay, we're good. Okay,
Mm.
you can do this. You can, and they're like, well,
Ah,
no,
no.
I'm not sure. Well, I'll think about it and get back to you. I was like, you don't been on.
Then why are you calling me?
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
I was like, oh, you're venting. So now I have my with my friends. I was like, okay, girl, I'm just calling to vent. I was like, okay, so I know no solution. Okay,
Right.
just vent.
That's the point, sis. Let me know this is a vent. Cause I'm about the action.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Let's do this. Now, if you want to vent, then I'm like, I won't put no feelings in it. I'm not grabbing my Vaseline. I'm not grabbing my sneakers, my boots. But I'm saying I'm just gonna sit and listen to you because we all need somebody to vent to. But that has saved me a lot of what they did what? Oh, we're gonna get this. You know what I'm saying? Or like you said, problem solutions and stuff like that. No, if you want to tell us how I'm thinking of whatever it is in life, make sure when you call me, let me know it's an event,
Mhm.
or don't call me to spring into action
Yeah,
and
because
then
I'm
you
the
turn
first one.
around.
Because
I'm
I got
at,
my bat. I got my bat in my hand, and I'm on my way out. I'm talking to you as I'm driving.
yep.
So if it's a vent, let me know because somebody's gonna get hit, and it's gonna be your fault for not clarifying
Yep.
what it was.
I always say, just that, like if I get the text, get ready. I don't know what we're about to do, but I know we're gonna do something.
I don't need
Oh,
makeup for that.
uh,
Hey,
the,
is that?
what's up? But that's
Hey,
just like the main thing. Like I mean, but I think if you know each other as friends, that's why I always tell them, make me the last one you call. Or I might be the last, or this might be the last time we speak. Because now I don't even want to hear your vent. But technically, venting, we're not going to make that a ongoing thing neither. You got a couple of times to vent if it's the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm like, what you want me to do? Remember, you don't want me to spring into action. I can't tell you either leave the job or leave the man or do this
Mm.
or I like, so we're not going to do this to my psyche. I got other things to do.
Mm-hmm.
So if it's different things, that's what I'm your friend for. Like you had a hard day at work, sometimes you have to release it. Or you're
yeah.
having a little like this YouTube is work too. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So you want to release, oh man, blah blah blah. That's cool. Now, if you're gonna keep saying the same thing over and over, same problem over and over and over, now you, what's that thing we said we do? You said what you said. You remember I said I put do not answers under somebody. You said you put something on your phone too,
Yeah.
so
No,
we automatically know who you
I
are.
put in my phone in timeout.
Oh yeah, I put do not answer. She put in time out. I'm like, I tell you, we ain't no good, Marlene. But even who sometimes, but the thing is, you have to do that for yourself. People don't understand. We may be joking, but that's very important.
You have to take a break from people. Certain people,
Mhm.
you gotta take a break from them. I want to pause for a second to acknowledge. Welcome back to Membership Estad. I'm gonna play this song for you. Welcome back. Welcome back. As
Hi,
we were,
cities.
ladies.
Yeah, but you sometimes you have to do what we might call funny. You have to get in the ways of making tools for yourself so you don't get caught in everybody's mess when you that day is for you or I can't deal with you today, like you were saying earlier. And sometimes you have to put them things in your phone because sometimes even if you block a person, which I didn't know, they can still text you. Like, what the heck is a block for? Or if I see, I shouldn't even know they call. Why? Even though it goes straight to voicemail, but block should mean block. I shouldn't have to see, but it's not like that. But even who, sometimes you have to block people. You can unblock them with just a touch, I guess. But you have to do these things for your own sanity because people these days do not call, hey, how you doing? How you feeling? Are you good? Are you okay? The people who don't do that and just come to vent, then you need to see a doctor after a while. You need a therapist or something. I'm not that because now you're messing with my psyche.
Hmm. That's one of the things that we all have to learn. We all have to learn that and be in that space to like it's okay. And I had to learn for myself that it's okay. It's okay to take breaks from people. It's okay to block people for my own peace of mind. It's okay.
Mm-hmm. Exactly, Marlene. It's actually something that um, you shouldn't feel bad for because when people get to when they come to the point where they mess with your sanity, you're no good for anybody else. So if this person or this group of friends or family members is doing that to you, you should have do actually you do have the right to say, you know what, nope, I'm not gonna be dealing with you. I'm not, and you notice that as you work, as we're working on ourselves, and we're here today, happy and talking about what we have gone through because we have worked on ourselves, right? We're able to say it without crying, without breaking down because we're already there. But you notice that as you do that, you start seeing the other people that have been in your life for a while. You start seeing that, oh my god, you're still so undecisive. We've been friends, or we've been like this for so long, or you still the same negative person, or you still that procrastinator, or you still always just using me to vent or to solve your problems, or you still that person that when I give advice, you take somebody else's instead. Even though you have called me to vent and ask me for advice and you go with somebody else's, then you're still the same person. You start seeing these things, and that's when you start letting go of certain friendships because they're not good for you.
Hmm. Or they always say, they already knew what they wanted to do before they called you. So they go into all of this and oh, what do you think? And all of this. And they said, no, I think I'm going to go by what my mom said. So,
Exactly.
so
Oh,
frustrating. Like, why
And
did you
then
call me?
my thing is, I'm upfront on how I feel, and I'm going to chat. This is how much I have, and I do not play with boundaries anymore. Right? These are the
Mm-hmm.
boundaries. So for us to stay friends, right? I want to hear about your boundaries. That's what friends supposed to do, and I'm
Mm-hmm.
Right.
going to tell you about mine. So that's how we can love on each other more. So people
Mm-hmm.
get really, really mad. What's up, Nate? How you doing? People get really mad if they don't hear from me in a while. I'm not the friend that you. I'm not the talk to you every day type of friend.
Mm-hmm.
I tell you that, right? I'm not.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not acting funky. It ain't like you don't. People. A lot of people are mad at you because you told them your boundaries, and
Mm-hmm.
they look at you like you are the bad one. Like if I'm like, no, sometime I go incognito. I just like to watch. I do not want to hear the. I don't want to hear nothing, but it's nothing personal to you, and it's not like it's a shock. And well, you heard me calling you. If I'm not picking up the phone, and you think, you know what? She's in her zone. When she get out of her zone, because that's how what I do with people. Like I don't get mad if I don't hear from somebody every day because I know that's how I am. And then when we speak to each other, there's going to be a pleasant conversation because
Right.
I know how you are. You had time to reset. So by the time we speak, hey girl, it is giggles. Right? Then we're gonna catch up. Like people don't catch up no more.
Marlene, I'm sorry, I'm gonna cut you up. If you have to say something, go ahead. I don't want to cut
No,
you
no,
up.
no. Go ahead.
Oh no, I was gonna say, a friend, a good friend, doesn't have to hear from you every day. A good
Hmm.
friend, like me and my best friends, if I don't call, there's no, there's no that nothing happens to our friendship. We actually pick up where we left off that week ago when I called them. And second is I have had some experiences like that people get upset because I haven't answered my phone. I called you like 5 times and you didn't answer. I've been calling you like for the past 3 days and you didn't answer. And then I asked, was it an emergency? Did you really need me? You know our code. If it's an emergency, you know that code that we have. So if you didn't put that code, I didn't feel it necessary. Boy, I wanted to talk to you, so I answered their phone calls for the next 3 days, and then I send them an invoice. This is my hourly
It's
rate.
gonna
Since you
cost.
want me to be talking to you, I have, Marlene. I certainly have. Since you want to talk to me every day, this is what I charge per hour. So I cut it down to, we talk, what, 37 minutes? Yeah, so this is the charge. If you want me to talk to you every day, then I'm going to have to send you an invoice every day
That is
because I work.
And I'm
yeah.
expensive, and I'm expensive.
They were like, I can't believe you did that to me. I'm like, well, you sound like, somebody that needs to talk to me for a consultation. Then there's your invoice. They
Yeah,
stop asking me to call them every day.
but the thing that gets me mad is not even just that point. The point is you didn't respect my boundary.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
After I told you, it's not you. Sometimes as we're like replenishing ourselves, we're thinking about our next choices, our next day, where our life is, or maybe we're thinking about somebody that may not be here. It go through waves. Maybe you could
Mm-hmm.
be thinking about grandma, or and now you're just not feeling good that day, or whatever that's going. Everybody go through something, and they make it worse by coming at you with, well, I've been calling you and you acting funky. Nah, we go through things. Sometimes we just can't talk every day. And the fact you're telling me you don't even appreciate our friendship because I'm telling you that, it's like you disregarded that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't
Mhm.
like that.
Those are my ex friends.
Yeah, but you know,
Yeah.
but you know the thing about it is that that's how I know somebody is my friend, because if okay, I talk to them, I miss a call, I don't think anything of it. If you call them or you text them and you don't get anything back. But if it's been like 2 weeks to a month, that's when I'm gonna make. If you see me call you on FaceTime, you better answer. And all I'm gonna do is say, okay, they're alive. All right, and hang up the phone.
Mhm.
All I want to know, are you okay?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
That's
Yeah.
why we have code words. We're doing
Yeah.
okay. SOSs, or don't want to talk right now. We have three codes with my best friends. That's what we do. So when those codes come up, is okay, she's fine. You know, an emergency, or yeah, let's not call her for the next 5 days because she's mad.
She's mad. Yeah, it's so important but that's the difference with having good friendships and having bad ones, because I've had so many friends before. Well, I can say girlfriends, because I also have male friends too. But with my girlfriends, that some women are very needy. Okay, very very needy. They want you to talk to them 7 times a day, and it's not even about anything. Hey, what you doing? I was like, I'm at work. Okay, and then it's nothing. There's no conversation. There's nothing, anything important. They just want to talk, and I don't like that. I'm not that type of friend. I think I'm a person that, like, probably every other day, I like to check in. And I don't mean with all my friends. I mean with my close friends. I talk like every other day. But like my best friends, I think I haven't talked to my best friend in probably 3 months.
And that's good. That is good. It's reciprocated because I like to treat people like how I like to be treated. So even if I'm calling somebody, I don't feel a certain type of way. All I need to know is they okay, right? I don't hold it. Oh, they ain't talking to me. Now it's different. Now I think we know the difference when you're not a priority. I'm not speaking upon that. If I feel I'm not a priority, baby, you ain't got to worry about me. You know what I'm saying? But that's something different. I'm just talking about people like if it's going to be a real friend or whatever, it go both ways. Give each other some space, man. Sometimes you could just be very. And the most time people call, I don't have a schedule eating time, but it's usually you know in the afternoon. People call you. It's like they know when you're getting ready. Here go the phone ring. Like I'm eating, or you want to relax. So they call you exactly when you're getting ready to do something, and then they want to stay on the phone for hours. I'm like, my gosh, can, I missed the old cell
That's
phones when
me.
you had to pay for it by the minute. I be counting down them 60 seconds, no 59 seconds, because after the 60s they charge you again. I
Yep.
miss when cell phone. So then you had to say everything you had to say, because
In
that's to
one
show you
minute.
how not important stuff is, right? I'm like, man, you got 60 seconds. Because then, then if it was more important, then you'll say, okay, when I get home, I'll call you back. And I think it was like, how much? I forgot how much it was a minute, but it wasn't cheap, right? But you had 60 seconds, faggot, to say
Now,
what you had to say.
Hmm.
I would be, boy, I'd tell them off if I went to 60. I said, that was 62 seconds.
And then I'd be like, hold up. You got no, they gotta finish the minute out now, right? Because
Yes, and
they're
just
gonna
keep
charge you
going.
anyway.
You already done messed
But
up. You done
40
messed up.
seconds. 40 seconds. That's it. 40 seconds.
And that's, and it, again, there's people that in our past that they have been left behind for a reason, right, Marlene and Sugar and Chat. I choose who I associate with. Friendships are something that, fortunately, and unlike family, unfortunately, you cannot pick them, but friendships you can. Those are some things that you choose to be friends with this person because you guys have this pretty much the same likes, dislike, personalities. I don't associate with people, even here on YouTube, I don't associate with people that I will never, okay, ever associate in real life with. I
Mhm.
don't. And a lot of people get offended by that because they feel that you're stuck up or you're this or you're that, but I don't care. See, for
Hmm.
me, I have to protect me. I have to protect my image. I have to protect who I am. I will never deal with people like that in real life. So, why am I dealing with you here? Why is it like, do I have to? I don't have to like you. You know what I mean? I don't have to. You don't have to like me either. It's the beautiful thing is that I can choose who I follow, who I don't follow, who I give, because to me friendship is important. And it can be through this medium, this app, or it can be in real life. When I give my friendship to someone, is and I like you as a friend, it's until you tell me I don't want to be your friend anymore.
Yep.
Friendships are important, it shows your character.
Yep. I
Mhm.
always say that that's how I know I have a really good friend when I have somebody and they check me on stuff. And I'd be so mad. I'd be like, why did they say that to me? And I was like, okay, now I
Pick,
know
pick.
why. Okay.
I don't, I have never done things like that to anyone, so I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, okay. Yeah, and I can say things like that. Like, but I'm grateful to be in that space because not everybody is. A lot
Mm-hmm.
of people only have people who are their friends that are only their hype people. Yeah, oh, yeah,
Mhm.
you're amazing, girl. You're this, you're that. But I want a friend to be like, what are you doing? You're messing up. Did you do this and did you do that? And then I'd be so mad and be like, why are they telling me that? And then I'm like, yeah, because I need to do it. That's how
How
you know
dare she know me so well?
how dare you know I procrastinate? Who do you think you are?
Uh-oh.
Well, they get
Oh.
on me for different reasons. I know your grandma that, right? I know your ginger. Stop eating, talking what food in your mouth. Yeah. They get on me for everything, right? I'm like, there, y'all can see me. Y'all can see me, right? Oh,
it, it's
but it's all out of love. Sometimes the chat, I can tell it. They and someone started off your glasses on top of your head, right? And I don't know what made them say that, but I was looking for them though, right? It was on top of my head, right? But that's when you know you got good friends when they know your little habits and stuff like that. Or they go, I know you forgot this, but again, when you friends, you help each other and stuff. But boy, they get on me. At least they correct. They get on me for everything. I be like, but it's out of love. It's out of love. It's out of
mm-hmm.
love. But and then you know what? They make my day too, and that's what it really supposed to be about. That's what the chat's supposed to
Exactly.
be about. That's what the people's supposed to be about. Because we could be anywhere, but we're here.
Exactly. The way the world is moving, technology is very important. That is actually, what's making the world go around now. That's where friendships are made. That's we can connect with people from all over the world and become great friends. I have a friend in Indonesia. I've known her for almost 20 years. And I met her through Facebook. And we're great friends. And so, for me, friendship is important.
Yeah.
I can be friends with someone. If they ever need me, I can help. I'll do it, you know, with joy if they ever
We
need me,
need to
my help.
do. We
And
need to
it's
do more of that.
exactly. It's very
Helping each other, and we always push. That's like I was saying to people, like people really think me and my sister is we're not like all the things that people doing now. We did this like 6 years ago, 7 years ago. People are charging you now for the game, which we gave you for free. Like the rules and regulations, we did that. We told you how to. We taught you the real correct way how to do it, with no drama, how to sweat.
Yeah.
It wasn't like we kept you in like in a bubble where you know how this do it. We told you even when the community guidelines, why they doing this, why they doing it. Geo too, Geo China was big on that too. And now imagine look at all the people that's charging big dollars for
Big.
what we did for free. We gave you the
Free.
game for free. We showed you how to when they used to purge, when they used to change, and
Yeah.
then and other stuff too. So, but we don't want to do that. We don't want to do that no more. We like people are still doing what they're charging you now, but a lot of things we done did already. I don't
mm,
Like,
Been there,
and
done
and people don't understand. We still stay on top of it because things do change all the time.
that. Mhm.
So we
Yeah.
still
Is that is so true.
Mm.
Sorry, I interrupted.
no. Go ahead,
Sugar.
baby.
No,
Go
no,
ahead.
no. I
My
was
pleasure.
just reading is dad's comment.
Yep. I never ever want to be enemies with anyone, but sometimes you got to wash your hands of some.
It's
Yeah.
crazy
Yeah.
that I'm still gonna go. I'm gonna do one more round of getting pissed off though. I got one more round to go.
Go for
Right?
it. Go
Not
for
even. I
it.
wouldn't even say wash your hands. Esat. Some people, it's they're such a terrible person. You got to bleach yourself.
No, I got mad because I'm still mad, right? And I'm still mad. And then that person sat up there and
I know.
no, but what killed me was I had to go back on the channel and argue with a bunch of freaking men because he put me and another lady in his title. And
I
I'm
know.
like, well, why
Now,
would you put
now
why
you
would
know,
you
Sugar. Now
what
you know how I feel about men that aren't men.
but the thing was how far we go back, right? Now we know I'm just gonna say elevate. I ain't gonna say the rest of the name because she's not here, but you know when I say elevate, you know who I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
Why would you put us both in your title if your beliefs are that manosphere or whatever? We're not into that. We're into humanity. We're into people. You
Mm-hmm.
threw us. We're not bothering you. I never went on your channel ever. I let you do you. I just see it as we go way back, hey bro, cause we know the grind. Why would you put me and her name in the title? Was this chick? That
Clicks and views.
Clicks
right?
and
But
views. What people
we're
do on here.
right. So now you got me on heated on top of heated. Cause my name nor L name should have been there. L ain't got L don't watch them. Like me, I didn't watch it. Don't do it. I just do reviews, right? So again, that was left alone. So now you're sending people towards me in elevation, and she don't even know what's going on.
Mm, mm, mm,
I
mm.
didn't know. Well, I had to go in there and say, "Yo, I think you need to." I had to argue with all these men, and they try to keep baiting, 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 baiting. But my main purpose was saying, "Hey, take her name off that title. Take her the ad because it's in blue." So now anybody could click on that and go after her. She doesn't know what's going on. You threw both of us under the bus for what? We wasn't in your page. Nobody was talking about you. We was talking about celebrities.
Mhm. See, you know what I have to say about people here on this app of YouTube? They're not. I'm sorry, but a lot of people on this app are not wrapped too tight. Just
But that was it wasn't even the fact that it's just how people you think is your friend. The lesson is how you think people is your friend. You really don't even know because they that's the person they send for you. If they have other agendas, they're gonna send the person that you think is your friend and then comment. I'm still shocked over that, right? Because I'm like, what the hell? I'm talking about Diddy and Cassie. That's how it all started. And then I'm talking about something else, and you creep up in my chat to disturb it. But
people just want drama, sugar. That's all it is
and,
to it.
and,
They want
and
to
may
put.
I
because you worship her, no,
and I'll
go ahead, sis.
also, Sugar, I'm sorry I'm interrupting you, but I have to say this because it happens a lot, and it has happened to us. A lot of times people tell you, they give you that, hey, you know what, I'm not really your friend. They show you time and time again.
No,
But I think we ignore those
we've
signs.
never, we've never because I. The thing is, once we came off that grind, right? Remember, in the beginning, when we started, you couldn't do what you really wanted to do because you had to meet friends, you had to network, you had to grow. And we used to go from channel to channel to channel to channel, right? Now, after you get that, because we came in when YouTube, for some people, it just changed. So maybe a year ago or a couple of months ago, you didn't need that 1,000. Then YouTube hits you with bam. You can't go live on your phone without 1,000, and you gotta get 1,000 hours and 4,000 watch hours. So we had to build our way up to that. So now after you get that, now you can become and do the work that you wanted to do. But you had to get that business out the way first. So
Mhm.
once people decided to do what they wanted to do, if you like that person and you like their content, you stick with it. But if not, you go on off. So that's why we never had that friend or something. Because I went off to do me, like Marlene went to go do her, he do him. So unless it's something that we really like, then we stayed with each other. But if we did so, it's not like, we're over the you're over here. No, it was all over somebody on that women's fair, right? So you came to me, you threw me under the bus, like for what? And I'm like, you got no, I got one more for you, right? Only because I teach lessons why I do it. I don't just go after you. I have to teach lessons why I do it, right? Because like everybody's gift is different. That's why I love Marlene.
Whoa.
Marlene,
Say that again. Can you say that again for those who didn't hear you?
e- everybody. Now everybody gift is different, right?
Yes.
So I pull from everybody, right? So I know when I need that dose of positivity, I know to come bring my butt on over here. When I need that dose of reason, I go on over there. But that's what we do, right? And then on top of that, we support each other. But this what we there for, right? So my gift is like you have to learn something out of it. And if I feel that you're leading people astray, I'm going, not all the time, but I'm going to say something, right?
Hmm.
Because it's the lesson out of it. Because it's these agendas is what's tearing up the youth, it's tearing up the people, and is making us have a war that we don't need to have. Right. But again, I'm a humanitarian. I'm for the people. I don't have no time for the woman this and the woman that and the man. I don't have no time. Sometimes people talk to us we we kids or something. Like I
Yeah.
don't need to follow them. I'm a grown woman. If I don't know what's up, brother, you understand? If I want to be single right now, I don't care what you say. That's my choice. If I want somebody, that's my choice. I can do whatever. I have earned my age to do whatever I want to do. I don't care what you say. And I'm not pushing any agendas. Do not bring it to me. That's not, I would call,
Period. Period.
Some people just sweat somebody else's problems.
no, it's not it's the agenda. And
Hmm.
it has to be faced because it trickles down, right? It trickles down. So the same way I was talking to somebody and they had the detransitioning that I was watching, right?
Oh
And
yeah.
they're showing a lot of people because what happened is they kept saying that when they was young, like for health reasons, if I wanted to get my boobs down or whatever, whatever, they make it go through hoops and ladders just to get it done. But if I say, hey, I felt like I want to be something, but they made them do it and they pressured their parents to do it. Now what's happening is it damaged a lot of their bodies because of all the fake hormones and stuff that they're putting in their bodies, right? So I'm like, that's an agenda. People need to get them some business. I use Google gift cards, so I'm not on this app into your business, my business, and gift card. Oh, I hear you. But the
Oh,
thing is, we have to learn how to start talking. But see, that's my gift to spark the conversation so you'll know what to do because we keep thinking it's us. It's not. So I said, we got to learn how to. The problem we have is we don't know how to ask the right questions on anything.
also, I hate to interrupt you, Sugar, but I have to say this too. But also, people need to learn to be loyal to other people too, because that's a whole nother thing too. What I don't like is that, okay, say, like if somebody was talking about you or Nexie, anybody that I'm cool with, I'm not going to be okay with that. I'm not just going to be like just hanging out there and don't say nothing.
Hmm.
I'm like, no, I said, no, you're not doing that. I was like, what you doing? Either I'm going to leave or I'm going to say something and then I'm going to leave. But I don't know. I just don't roll that way. Anybody.
Some
Because
people are
is who I am in real life. I don't just let people throw
ex-
other people under.
Right,
I don't do.
right.
and
I
some
Mm-mm.
think
people are
that's
just users, Marlene. Some
yeah.
people are just users. That's it. They
I
just
think
use
that's
people.
what my problem was, being that like me, our Lord, my loyalty is like her, right? Don't play. I don't play with my peoples, right? So I, even if I like other people's content, let's say better than Marlene's, right?
Mhm.
But my loyalty is still to Marlene,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yeah.
So if somebody up is, if I'm going, I'm never going to, because I like this person content, and that's going to what I my agenda is. So if one day Marlene is doing something, I'm not. She thought we was cool. I'm not going to come on her panel now. Which she helped me get. She helped me get monetized because we all have helped each other get monetized. You
Mhm.
know, when we always, hey, click that link, click that link.
Grinding,
That so
grinding.
I feel I owe you, or anybody whoever was in that process, I owe you for that because we spent
Mm-hmm.
a lot of time together. So I'm not going to come on her platform now and pick an argument with her, whom
Mhm.
I know, for somebody else who ain't never did nothing for me.
Mm-hmm.
That part. That
Yep.
part right
You
there.
gotta
That's what
remember
I'm
who
talking
helped
about.
you get
I
there.
don't care how much I like their content. I'm gonna let Marlene do whatever she wants to do. If she's talking about them, I'm not even gonna watch it because my loyalty is to her. But oh, you know what? She's talking about such and such. Which so let me come up here and tell her. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? And push that person's agenda on her channel and go at it with her. I
Mhm.
mean, people got the game twisted. I have matured, but I could revert, a little bit. I might revert a little bit. I mean, I just hate Miss T. I just thought that, like, wow. And that's why I made a thing saying, I did that video saying thank you to all my old folks people. We found Carly Rose. She ain't doing it. At least we found a couple of people. We see that now they're not doing it anymore. Some are still doing it. Maybe we might want to reconnect. But again, people went off to do what they really wanted to do. But I
Mm-hmm.
would never, like I said, my loyalty is different from other people. I'm loyal. I'm loyal. Even though I'm with YouTube, that's my YouTube sister. But key word, sister. I don't call her sis for nothing. If I call you sis, you my sis for real. Because I see you more than what I see my own people in real life. I spend more time. Look how long we on here now. We on here 2 hours. I
Yes.
only spent 2 hours regular, and I felt so bad because well, puzzles may know. Remember, I got the 6 weeks I'm off in August, right?
Mhm.
And then I need like a 2 weeks from that. And then what happened was I mean, not the president, the elections came up. So I've barely been on. I was like, I miss my sister, my little people. I said, I hope she's thinking about me, right? Because I've been thinking about her. I get all sentimental and stuff. I'm like, she ain't seen me in a while. She even hit me up and say hello or nothing. So I've been trying to call her. She don't answer, right?
I, everybody knows I do not answer phones. You have to send out an SOS and say, call me back.
No, but it don't matter because if you see the missed call, or you'll see me right under you. I just want you. Hey, and when I'm back, I'm back. But it was so much stuff, and it's getting ready to go. I got to go to a party tomorrow. I really don't want to go to. Right? I'm
Hey,
on.
there we go with the parties.
I'm, I could already say I'm feeling under the weather.
Yeah. Did you hear
No,
me on Marlene? I was so sick then. Better start
like,
coughing right now.
oh, let me just stop right now. Happy birthday to my daughter. Happy
Ah,
birthday to you, darling
happy
daughter.
birthday.
And it's crazy
Happy
that
birthday.
the crazy
Little
part is
sugar.
before. Yeah, okay. The crazy part is when you first have them, even if it's biological or not, are they 1 year, 6 months, 3 weeks, 2 days, and 5 seconds? They 5 years and 24 months. And now somebody say, how old your daughter? I don't know. I don't know. You went from knowing everything to I don't know. So I had to call the girl, like, girl, how you turn today? How you turn today?
Yeah, I do that with my siblings. I
I
was like,
know, right?
again?
Yes. We went from knowing every minute down to the second. That was, huh? I do that with me. They, how you tired? Girl, I don't know. So you do the
I
math.
don't
Don't
know.
be asking
We
me.
grown.
I'm trying to get your name right, and you asking me what's wrong. Do I remember the age? Thank you, thank you, and thank you, thank you, thank you. But I told you, you get they. I'm trying to get some stuff right. Y'all keep asking me questions. Y'all think it's simple. It's not simple no more. Dang it.
Oh, I have to respond to this comment by Eastad. Now, Eastad, I speak for all the people who are like me. It's not that your sister does not want to answer you. Okay, I'll say it this way. Sometimes when you have some things going on in your personal life and you're not in a good headspace, you don't want to talk to anybody. I'm not making excuses for her, but I'm just saying how I am. If I
Mhm.
can't be positive, if I'm going to answer the phone and be like, this is wrong, this is wrong, this is wrong, I don't want to talk to anybody. I want to only talk to people when I'm in that space. I'm okay today. So I don't know if that's how your sister is, but I know that's how I am. If I'm not in a good space, I don't want to talk to nobody.
No, I'm not an answer phone. I just been gone for a while, and I just hit up so she could just see that I love you. You know, I'm coming. I'm coming. So that's so if she, even she okay, my sister, she thinking about me too. You know, so she doesn't even have to answer the phone, right? I don't care if somebody answered the phone, but I just don't want the oh she ain't been around for all these months, right? It's like no, girl, I can catch you on the replay or whatever. So now we back in order because you know, so just that's it's that for me. It's just that simple but they want you. Well, listen, we already explained that East Dad. We are
Yeah, we already
terrible,
explained
and
that,
we
but
are
let me
and we
focus
are
on
one of them
your
people.
answer. Let me finish your answer.
And I also explained East. We are going to charm school, right?
We should open one.
Oh, museum charm school.
we are terrible, but people do get. We just let you know people do get like that, and it's not about you.
And it has nothing to
Hmm.
do with you. It has nothing to do. It's them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless they have a problem with it, then that's a you problem.
Mhm.
Ooh.
So sometimes, you know,
I
people
had to go there.
I mean, by the time I answer the phone, they always hit me with a smart remark. But I know, well, now you decide to answer the phone. But they know how
I
I
hang
am.
up right away.
No, but I just keep on going because it's true. I did now decide to answer it, right? So again, we're friends. I could take a joke. I'm not mad, right? Yeah, now I decided what you got to say. And then I'm still to the lessons like I ain't heard from you in a while. I'm really still down to the 60-second thing, right?
Oh, come on. Let's get over the 60 seconds. Give them 61. Give them 61 seconds.
Okay, yes, ma'am. Cause I'm like, well, damn, the kids ain't even get all right before you used to say, oh, they got so old. That's such as now is like I see the kid every day. I would like to see that, oh wow, they got so big and what they up to. You don't even have them type of conversations anymore because we speak to each other too much. Damn it, ain't nothing to catch up on.
Yeah. And it's all over social media. You can see everything. You see what
Uh-huh.
where they
Exactly. Exactly. Nexie is a hang up right away because that's my girl. She said,
Yeah.
they said Nexie is a hang up right away. That's right. That's
Anyway.
my girl.
Yep. Except, yeah, because I've got to say, and I've said, oh, I said, oh, this is a real life person. Okay, press one if you're not a robot.
My friend calls a lot when she need tech help.
I only
Oh,
do that if they confront me. If they say, "Oh, now you decide to answer," I go click. Not anymore. I didn't.
we gonna definitely be
You
on the
better
next.
not do that to me.
We're going to be on the next edition of Charm School or how to answer phone or or how to let or these or maybe we need to have a charm school for them and going to teach them. Listen, you call us when we call you, but you wait till we answer the phone.
No, we we need to have Eve's dad and all of the other people who are doing right teach this school. But the whole thing is I may not
You know, oh, that's gonna be part of the charm school. We may come, we may not.
show up. Make sure you show up.
Oh my God.
That should be another channel.
I want to know y'all ain't smack. You know, y'all ain't smack. Well,
When you think you're tough.
oh yeah, and pretend when I text you back, pretend like you just sent it. Don't tell me it was 2 or 3 days ago, okay? Pretend like it's.
Oh, according to me, that was 5 seconds ago.
That was my right back.
According to me, you sent it right now when you just told me you sent it.
I know, right? That's my right back. Oh my God.
It's fun, ladies. Whew, I have enjoyed it, but I gotta get out of here because I got some taps at the door, some people waiting for their dinner. Okay. So yeah, I gotta roll out, but it's been amazing. Last words. Let's start with Miss Sugar Love.
Well, I'd like to say thank you, sis, for having me up here in my comfy spot. I missed home. I appreciate you. I appreciate your content. I appreciate your space, and thank you for having me up here. And my girl too, Nexie. Good to see you, sweetie.
Nice to see
you. On the panel.
Yeah.
Because she's a supporter. Bless her soul.
Yes.
Yes, I am. Of good content. Only of good content, Sugar. I hope you know that. I only support good content. Mm-hmm. Not just any content. Ooh. She went there.
She always will let you know, honey. You now, just don't call her because she's gonna tell you about it 3 days later.
Sugar, you got to go. Throw me under the bus every minute.
I got to get off of here because I'm gonna call Nexie. Why didn't you answer my call?
All right, guys. Thank you so much. Go ahead, Nexie. Say your last word.
Okay, Miss Nexie.
Since we went, I don't know where we went with this topic, but all I want to say is remember your past. Don't hold on to it. Just remember it so that it can stop you from going back to the dark place you were in. So just use it to propel you, not to dwell in it. And that's pretty much it. And Marlene, thank you for having me. Sugar, it's been a pleasure. Thank you for being up here. I enjoy always when you come up on panel. And Chad, thank you for joining us. It's always a pleasure to have all of you here. And again, thank you, Marlene, for giving me the time, the place, and the space to say what I have to say.
And you will get this message 3 days later. But
if I'll send you an invoice. I'll send you an invoice.
All right, my sisters. I will see you guys later.
Bye.
Bye, Sugar.
Bye. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to Marlene Motivates. I really appreciate it. You know, I'm always here for inspiration, motivation, positivity, all of that. But, you know, sometimes we have to go a little bit off the subject to get back on the subject because it all applies. It all applies. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you are watching in the replay, leave me a comment in the comment section below. And you know what I always say over here, just know it, just breathe it, and be it, and live your best life. Thank you so much, Miss Nexie and Miss Sugar Love.
Thank you for having me. Bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
inspired. Be yourself, you will survive. Just know it, just breathe it and be it, and live your best life.
Forgive me, I love me. I've been blessed that I have made it through. I'm stronger and worthy. I am enough now. What about you? Forgive me, I love me. I've been blessed that I have made it through. I'm stronger and worthy. I am enough now. What about you? Ooh, hey, yeah.